welcome into What's Your Beer? We're on location, and of course, I got the great Shane tuning in.
I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to be down here in
Checking
Indiana.
us out here in Indiana.
It's awesome.
And then my brother-in-law, you know Shannon that comes on the channel sometimes.
Yep.
They're brothers.
The better half of the family.
Yeah, the better half, absolutely.
Oh, come on. I mean, now, in all fairness, I mean, I only met you just, an hour or so ago.
And I probably already won you over, and you're like,
You have. You're great.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm a big fan of Shannon and Todd. They're both amazing people, and I love them both. And he's kind of fitting right in. He just hasn't quite earned his stripes.
No.
But that's okay. He's getting there. He's getting there very quickly. Very quickly.
But we are here at Fistful of Ale, here in New Albany, Indiana, drinking a red ale with a broken tail light.
Broken tail light.
6% ABV is what we're checking out here today. So
as you can see, it must be pretty good
I
because
got a head start.
Somebody's got a head start.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Drinks him down just a little bit.
I've been up here a lot, and I'm not a huge fan of their beers. I think they're average. They're not something that I'm like going to go out of my way to get, but this is actually a really good beer. I haven't been up here in a long time. It's a great beer.
Yeah.
Love it. It's got a lot of malt to it like a red does, but it doesn't have as much roast. And as I've gotten older, the roasted malt flavor I'm tired of it, and it has a little bit of a back note of some hops, some bitterness. Really like it. It's a great beer.
For sure.
It's a good description there.
Well, I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah, I was like,
do you want to get a quick little nose on it here, Todd?
You kind of just said exactly what I was kind of thinking. I was like, kind of get the smell of kind of sweetness a little bit, caramel notes or whatever.
A little bit, yeah, but it's not overly pronounced though, the nose on it.
No, not at all. It's really light, like kind of subtle.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, any beer that's like red or brown, automatically think, well, they roasted and burnt a bunch of, malts, and I'm going to taste that burnt flavor on the back end, and sure. I don't taste it. It's really good.
Well, I don't know. Let's try this out. Let's give it a little cheers here, guys.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Find out what this is all about.
Somebody's been drinking this.
There's nothing wrong with that, getting a head start.
Must mean it's okay then.
Yep, I approve.
That's right off. It's like there's no... Get the sweetness, sort of caramelish to it, or whatever the word it may be.
Yeah, I'm getting the caramel sweetness on it.
Yeah.
But what I'm not getting, which is one of the things that I look for in a red ale, is that maltiness. And that's one of the things I like about red ales is that they tend to be a little bit more malty.
Yeah, they're more sweet.
Yeah, like this one's got the sweetness, but it's missing the malt character behind it.
A little bit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
like and again,
and it feels to me like it feels kind of flat. Ish, a little bit. Because look at your glass, like you have no head to it at all.
Yeah, there's a little.
I got just a tiny bit of mine.
And you know what's funny? You say that because me and him have experienced. There's a lot of problems. They've had a lot of flat beers where the carbonation isn't like up to par. I think it's a good beer, but I can see where you're all coming from.
It's not bad. Like I said, if I'm looking at the glass, I can see a few tiny bubbles popping up.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like there's no carbonation in this at all, because obviously there is, because I'm still getting the bubbles.
Right.
The carbonate, and I hate to do that. I hate to give any beer a bad review.
Right.
No matter who. Because I know these guys probably busted
a lot of time.
They probably busted their ass trying to make
absolutely.
this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But to me, the carbonation seems a little bit low, and I don't think the maltiness is there for what I would expect from a red ale.
I would think a red ale malty-ish, and also I feel the red ales I've had has usually got a little more hoppage to it on the back end.
Yeah,
sort of.
Now that's an
finish.
IPA guy.
I feel like they usually have a little bite to it.
So Todd likes a lot of hops. He thinks it doesn't have hops. I think it has on the back end. I'm not a hop guy.
So there you go.
I think it tastes good. Now,
Shane.
Shane on the other hand, he's talking about it being not sweet enough. And
it's sweet enough. It's the maltiness that I'm not getting. I'm not getting that strong malt flavor, which is what you would typically get from a red ale or would expect from a red ale.
Yeah.
As far as the hoppiness goes, I think it's a little underwhelming for a red ale.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, there's a hoppiness there.
That's a perfect.
And again, that's why I wanted to have you on the.
Oh yeah, because I'm not an IPA guy. You guys are, and I like very little, and I can taste it because I'm very sensitive because I don't drink IPAs.
Right.
So,
like I said, there is a little bit of hop in there, but I would like to, if they were to redo this, and I know they're not going to watch this, and if they do, they're not going to care about some mid 50-year-old guy on YouTube commenting about their beer. What I would like to see you guys do is make it a little bit more malty, get a little bit more maltiness, up that hoppiness just a touch. You don't need to get it to 65 IBU like an IPA.
Yes, just a little bit of a bite to it, just enough.
If they put it up to like maybe, I don't know what the IBU is on this. Maybe I'll look up, and if I do know what it is, we'll flash it up on the screen here somewhere.
It didn't say. Yeah, it didn't say. It was 6%.
I would like to see this up around maybe like a 30 IBU.
ooh, really?
Which isn't a lot. I mean, for a red, it's not. But I think that the extra hoppiness and the extra malt would make this just an exceptional beer. I
agree with that.
I think they've got the right idea, but they just need to work on it.
Still need to polish it off just a hair.
But I mean, I am a nobody on YouTube.
We're all novice, so we don't know. We don't know what the hell we're talking
about. So I'm surrounded by IPA guys. Like I said, I love it. If I had to like pros and cons, the cons, I will say that after they've said something, there's not much carbonation there. It needs more carbonation.
That for sure, yes. But in hindsight, like, we've been here enough, like, to me, this is probably one of their better beers they've had in a long time.
Absolutely.
And I know you've not had it except for just now.
Like I said, this is my first beer from this brewery. It's not, like I said, if I was to go to your house and you said, hey, I've got this, now I've had it, I know what this beer is now, and you said, hey, have this, I'm going to drink it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's a serviceable beer.
But let's say
you're not going out of your way to get it, though.
If you were on the other side of town and there was some beers over there that you like, you probably wouldn't come all the way over here to drink this.
You're not driving from Canada down to Indiana to get the beer.
Yeah. You're not going to smuggle this.
Right. Yes.
Like you guys know, there's been some beers that I have traveled a great distance to get specifically.
Oh, for sure.
Like Hetty Topper.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right? I mean, that was a 10-hour drive for me.
Woo.
And it was worth every friggin' minute of
I've
that
had it
10-hour
one time.
drive.
I had fortunate enough to get it one time years ago.
Unfortunately, this beer, I don't know if I'd even go across town for this one.
That's what
again, that's my opinion, guys. I mean, you know, just take it for what it is.
I can't disagree with you, and I'm sure you probably don't either.
Like, well, he seems to like it a little bit more than
well,
we do.
yes.
Maybe.
I live right down the street, and when I get off of work, I would swing in here and drink this.
Right.
It's a good beer. It's not that beer you're gonna
wow you.
It's not that beer you're gonna make a brewery on. You know.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. But you know, if they're selling this beer and it's a decent seller for them, as it is, why would you try and change it?
Right.
Because I mean, I know you probably have too, Todd, as well. You come across a beer that is, hey, it's a decent beer, and then you know maybe you don't have it for 6 months, and you go back and they've changed the can art on the can, and you taste it, you're like, not only did you change the can art, you changed the recipe.
The taste, yes.
And now it's not the same
now it's
beer.
Different. Yeah, it's a different beer.
So if something's selling good, as it is, like I said, if he's going to come and buy it like every week or 2 or 3 times a week, whatever the hell it is, that's okay. Just because I'm not fussy on it doesn't mean it's a bad beer.
Right.
And much like you,
right.
You're not fussy on it either. It's not necessarily a bad beer. It's just not what our palates.
Not what you're used to or style that you usually go for.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Absolutely.
I don't have any to drink because.
Cheers, though. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Not bad.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next time.
Yes.
Cheers, Todd. You always say cheers.
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 Cheers.